Hello everyone, it's World Warrior FGC. Just a quick video looking at delay taking and also delaying buttons, and you'll see why I've decided to cover both subjects at the same time. So let's dive right into it. Okay, so let's look at delay taking. Delay taking is essentially pressing the throw input late to beat a throw attempt. And you're doing this because you suspect that your opponent is going to throw you, and this can be for a number of reasons. Like, for example, your opponent is literally just walking right in, so you're thinking, okay, he's definitely going for a throw, so I'm going to crouch block and I'm going to be pressing throw pretty late if he tries to throw me. Now let's look at a common situation where a throw attempt would be made. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. So your opponent is basically jabbing you, he's walking in, he's trying to throw, and you're pressing that throw pretty late to beat his throw attempt. So with delay taking, let's look at the pros and the cons. So let's take a look at the pros first. Pros, essentially, it is what it is, you can beat throw attempts and you can break out of tight situations. Sometimes your opponents are dashing under, they're trying to throw you, and you're beating the throws. Some people are trying to jab and walk in. It saves your health essentially. But to add on top of that as well, what I would say is if you're constantly delay taking your opponent and your opponent does not demonstrate that he can deal with your delay taking, like if he's not trying to do something like a shimmy to beat you or delayed buttons, what we'll look at shortly. If he can't demonstrate, then just keep doing it, because he's just going to try and throw you. You're going to take his throw, and that's pretty much the end of that. So he's not changing, he's not making adjustments. So just roll with it. Now let's look at the cons. So the first con is something that I actually featured in my previous video to this one, which was the shimmy. So this is a bad thing, okay? This is a very bad thing for delay taking. So if you've got an opponent that opens you up like this, then I covered previously, you need to really think about how you want to deal with the situation. So let's look and see what happens. So opponent walks in, tries to tick throw, but doesn't tick throw. He shimmies instead. So it looks something like this. Okay? So he can easily just bait out your delay taking if he knows how to shimmy. So that's the first kind of con, and the problem is it opens you wide. Okay, so now let's look at the next con for this tech. It's something that I mentioned a little bit earlier, which was delayed buttons. Now, delayed buttons is more of an advanced technique. You're going to see this in the upper ranks, like the diamonds, the masters, the ultimate grandmasters. It's more, it's high level play. You're going to see this a lot on in tournaments as well. Essentially what you can do is that instead of going for an actual throw, you can delay an actual normal, and in the process you can score a free counter hit combo. So your opponent is thinking that you're going to delay tech. You don't shimmy, you delay your normal instead to catch them out. This works quite effective with tick throws, and it's also quite effective on the wake up as well. So if you wake up and delay tech and you get caught wondering, like, wait a minute, how did that happen? This is why the opponent's delayed his button. So as you can see, I'm trying to take what I think is a throw, but it's actually a delayed button. Now what's happening here is Akuma is essentially getting a free counter hit, and it's something that he can convert off and get an entire combo. So it's quite similar, sometimes if you get a higher level opponent, they're going to mix things up. Sometimes they will try and throw you, sometimes they're going to delay a button, and sometimes they'll just outright shimmy you. So that's why there's various layers to delay taking. There's good points and there's bad points, like I covered. Okay, so as you can see there, I tried to delay tech Akuma on that instance, and he just blew it up. So this is the kind of combos that he can convert with. if he baits out this particular situation. Okay, so to show you another example of what this may look like in battle, so you can see there that I tried to delay take Akuma and he blew me up essentially with the delayed button. So this is something to look out for, you know, on the higher kind of level of play. When you reach diamond and above, this is something that's going to be quite common. So even in the neutral, you're going to find opponents just kind of like walking around and you're wondering, why is this guy not pressing buttons? He might press just a quick jab here and there, but then he'll delay a button. Bisons will commonly use his standing hard kick to crush counter as a delayed button in the neutral. I find a couple of Bisons that I lounge with, they do that quite a lot. So this pretty much wraps up this video, guys. So any questions about what we've discussed today, please leave your comments below. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I guess I'll catch you guys next time. So take care, guys.